All right, so today I'm going to talk about checklist SEO, what it is and why you should avoid it. So checklist SEO is essentially when you're getting the same set of deliverables for SEO each month without any strategy or without kind of reviewing how things are going, just delivering the same things every single month. And why you should avoid it? Well, from my experience, it very rarely delivers real revenue impact, and that's because the approach just isn't focused or flexible enough. And it also generally includes a lot of things that just don't need to be included, don't need to be done. And they are generally just included to make the deliverable, the end of month deliverable, look bigger and better. So here's a few examples of checklist SEO that I see a lot. So 5 blog posts per month, or any number of blog posts per month. So that is just basically churning out blog posts month after month without much strategy. Um, and here's what I would do instead. So I will produce informational content as required that either very strictly targets high value keywords that you're not already capturing currently, or is there purely to help push product or category pages that already exist, to increase the topical relevance of them and to add internal links. So create informational content, blog content when needed, to really assist your kind of current efforts rather than just churning it out without strategy. Next example is 10 guest posts per month, or again any number. So guest posts absolutely do work. We do use them. The problem with just churning out 10 per month is um, they're not always the highest quality, so you're kind of missing out on the top tier stuff you could be doing. Um, and it just creates a bit too much of a pattern of a risk just to do that purely every month. So what we'll do instead is do some other kind of higher quality link building, like Harrow style link building. End up with fewer Harrow links than you would like, a guest post probably. So maybe a few per month, um, and then use another higher quality method of link building, ad hoc kind of as needed. So maybe to coincide with seasonality or promotion or whatever the case may be, or just a particular new product or category you want to push. And then maybe launch a digital PR campaign that really specifically aligns with that and is topically relevant to that. With that approach, we tend to get much better results, and a lot less risky. Another really typical example I see is keyword tracking. So keyword tracking is great. We do keyword tracking for all of our clients, but keyword tracking alone doesn't really paint the entire picture. So you can see keywords going up, but it doesn't always align with revenue. So what we do is keyword tracking and revenue reporting. So for all our clients, we have a revenue reporting dashboard so we can compare how revenue is kind of progressing. And a very typical example I see of checklist SEO is focusing on either the highest volume keywords, or the lowest competition, or a bit of a combination of both. So that's great. That can definitely generate more traffic, but what it maybe doesn't do is generate more revenue. So a better approach is focusing on the most profitable, winnable keywords. So these keywords are going to make more money and they're winnable. I just purely mean it's not kind of out of reach for the website wherever it is at the moment in terms of domain strength and that kind of thing. Finally, something we see included on a lot of kind of checklist SEO retainers is ongoing technical SEO. So maybe that's a certain amount of hours or pages or whatever, however that's included kind of per month. Generally speaking, that is unnecessary. Also, technical SEO can kind of create a lot of backlog, a lot of work for developers and that kind of thing. So generally just kind of getting out the way as a one-off effort, and then kind of looking at that annually, or if it's a huge site, maybe every 6 months. But it's generally not needed as a kind of ongoing effort. So yeah, if your SEO is kind of in this side of things at the moment, I would definitely suggest looking at it a kind of a better alternative. And what the alternative is, to broadly kind of summarize it, it's basically revenue focused SEO. So instead of following a set of deliverables or chasing traffic, we're actually chasing the revenue instead. What we found with a lot of clients is maybe traffic doesn't even increase a lot, but revenue can do if you focus on the right things. And the simple way to do that is to track organic revenue every month. Keep looking at a report, look at it versus the previous month versus the same time the previous year, and then just follow what is generating more revenue and double down on that. And that is why checklist SEO doesn't work, because if you are following a revenue focused approach, checklist SEO won't give you the flexibility to double down on what is working, because you're just following that kind of strict checklist. So yeah, hope that was useful. And that is, so to summarize, that's what I call checklist SEO. All right, cheers.